Mars, y'all came from Venus. I'm feeling way too hot, high-headed, I got a fever. I came from heaven and made it through hell, now I got ether. Should've believed them, damn, you should've believed them.
She took a dab of that till she had cataracts. Grabbed the rack, she had a MAGA hat. I tapped the back to Adam's zap.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to Knotty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, bringing you the latest and trending topics, celebrity gossip, recap on all your favorite reality TV shows. Also, I vlog my lifestyle. I hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. I know I enjoyed myself. Went to the beach, hung out, just good, fresh air. It was just so nice, you guys. Beautiful day on Sunday. But before we get into today's video, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button. Don't forget the bell. You got to click all so you can stay subscribed to my channel. Also, leave comments and share my commentary on your different social media platforms. Please follow us back on our social media platforms. I will have all that information in my description box below. And few shout outs. Shout out to Lobby Boy. That's my base clothing line. He's coming out with some great stuff. You can check him out on Instagram, and also Brick Living. They both have great designs. All right. So let's get into today's video. So as you all know, Monique and DL Hughley are trending. They got into some beef this weekend, and I'm here to bring my Naughty Crew the story. Okay, shout out to Vibe Magazine, also the Shade Room for dropping this content. Let's get into it. So Monique blasts DL Hughley over contract dispute. Hughley claps back with receipts. The tension stems from Monique's questioning Hughley's sexuality while blasting him over a contractual dispute. Like, they really threw some really low blows. So comedian Monique and DL Hughley have engaged in a heated back and forth over the past few days after the comedian blasted Hughley over a contract dispute over who was the rightful headliner of the live comedy show. The drama kicked off on Saturday, May 28th, during Monique's comedy set at the Comedy Explosion event at Fox Theater in Detroit, Michigan. The actress lashed out at DL Hughley, the headliner for the night, alleging she was supposed to close out the show and stipulated by the contractual agreement she signed prior to her performance. All right. So in the comedian world, it's very competitive. There's always some type of sexism going on and stuff like that. So Monique's the type of person, she's not afraid to speak her mind, and she don't care if she right, wrong, and different. She's gonna let you know how she feel. And I rocks with Monique. I like her. I like the art that she has put out through the years. I felt bad when she got blackballed because it was just like she did this great performance in Precious, and then it was like nothing. So let's get back into the article. That's what the Mother King contract said. Monique is to be the last mother effing person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the contract for. So this sounds like, this situation should be taken up with the promoters more than anything. I don't know why she's coming at DL, but it is allegedly going around that he was saying like, oh, she's no Dave Chappelle, I'm not going after her, and just kind of belittling her. So this is probably why she went into it. So here we go. I have some footage for you guys. Let's see.
Black women.
So there you have it, you guys. So it looks like Monique had a few things to get off her chest during a recent comedy show in Detroit. Mo took aim at DL Hughley over an alleged contract dispute regarding Monique headlining the show. You know, I think it was a low blow attacking his sexuality, especially he's a married man with a family and stuff like that. I'm never okay, Naughty Crew, with people outing people, you know, with no proof or fact or anything like that. You know, when a person comes out, that's very personal, and people have a right to live how they want to live and be with who they want to be with. And if him and his wife have an arrangement, and I'm just speculating, guys, this is not fact or whatever, that is between him and his wife. I don't believe in defaming people's marriage. So let's get back into the article. So Labia and DL, I think down low brother, and questioning his sexuality, Monique extended tirade quickly went viral, prompting DL to respond to her claims with his own social media post, equating her actions to that of her Oscar-winning performance in 2009 film Precious. Yes, he did, you guys. He said basically the role she played in Precious, she was not acting. That's how she really is. So people pay a lot of money to laugh, not hear about your contract. He captions his post. Apparently, the role you played in Precious turned out to be an autobiography. Whew. I know. I know they are comedians and they're gonna go 2 for 2. But I want you guys to hug it out. Like, my people, I don't want to see y'all beefing. Like, because the problem is not between you and her. The problem is between the promoters. And I hate to see this all playing out like this, but DL posted a picture of Monique from the Precious movie, and he wrote a caption. All you have to do is check the order of names on the ticket stubs from last night, and you'll see who's confused. Against my better judgment over the objections of my team in 4 other occasions where I said no, I decided to take a chance and work with Monique. Oprah was the problem. Tyler Perry was the problem. Charlemagne was the problem. Steve Harvey was the problem. Lee Daniels was the problem. Netflix was the problem. Now it's my turn. At some point, it can't be everyone else. It's you. Lesson learned. I didn't have anything personal against Monique. People paid a lot of money to laugh, not to hear your contract. Apparently, the role you played in Precious turned out to be an autobiography. I wonder who's next. So basically, he's highlighting the patterns of the different conflicts she has had in the industry. And recently, it came out like Tyler Perry apologized for what went wrong with the Precious movie. Like, she did the movie for him as a friend, and he only was able to pay her $50,000. But after everything was done, they were asking her to do more and more and more. And it's just like, no. I'm going to do the role. That's it. So with the pair continuing to trade jazz, Monique challenged Hughley to provide proof that he was the rightful headliner, a request he obliged by providing a deal memo stating that he was the headliner and was to be the highest paid performer on the bill for the night and have final say over the lineup in order of the performances. So Monique goes on to say, receipts, opinions. I got everything that was stated in my contract, everything. Hughley wrote, oh, this is Hughley. But let's say I didn't, my beef wouldn't be with anyone but the promoter, exactly, and or my team, like, because promotions have been going on for a while for the show. Like, why didn't her team pick up on it? It was all over the promotion that DL Hughley was the headliner. Shout out to the plaintiff's Jane. She did a very, very detailed breakdown of this, you guys, and she has like all the receipts. So this is just really sad that they beefing, and you know, this is the memo that DL posted. Ooh. Deal memo. As you can see, it says DL Hughley, 5-time Production Inc. Artist to be the highest paid artist on show. Yep, lineup. DL Hughley, closing, Monique. All right, so this is just a memo, but it's still a legal binding document. And here is the show lineup. And as you can see, you guys, they have Monique on the top, and then they have DL closing. And here's some of the promotions from radio stations. All right, starring DL Hughley, Monique. All right, they put the headliner first. So why didn't Monique's team catch this? Here's another promotion. All right. So there's receipts everywhere. There's receipts everywhere showing that he is the headliner, but apparently Monique has conflicting information. All right, so with all these receipts, Monique questioned the validity of the documents that Hughley provided, pointing out that they did not include a signature and that the deal memo is different from a performance agreement, which is the contract she provided in her own social media responses, accusing Hughley of attempting to fool the public with smoke and mirrors. Monique appeared to have one-upped Hughley. I'll bet prefacing her remarks by mentioning that he may indeed have a contract of his own stating the contrary. However, not to be deterred, Hughley clapped back by sharing additional documents backing up his claims, as well as highlighting the fact that Monique's paperwork came from her own company, Hicks Media Inc., and not the actual promoters of the event. So, drop down into my comments. Who you think is putting up the smoke and mirrors? DL Hughley or Monique? Okay, so this is what Hughley had to say in response to Monique posting a contract. You really showing everyone a contract you submitted from your own company. I smell bullshit and wouldn't pick it up with the old as birth certificate paper it was written on. Stop the cap, Hughley wrote. Now explain to me how my ish was developed on yours and yours wasn't. Sounds to me like your problem is with Hicks Media Inc. Okay? Can we please implement the 3 knockdown rule? Okay? So here is Monique's paperwork. And it is from her media company. All right. Why doesn't it have the promoter information? This is just crazy. And so this is the paperwork Monique has. And as you can see, it's showing her as the headline. And here are some text messages. Can Monique do the call at 2 still? Here's the information. Interview with Angie Starr. This is for the radio station. So, I mean, they both are producing conflicting receipts. And also I'm looking at, like, why is her schedule white and his yellow? So this sounds like the beef is this with the promotion and her team. I don't think she should have do all those jabs at DL, but I think he was kind of talking ish behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Because he had it in his head, he was the headliner. This is just crazy. I can't believe these 2 girl people going at it like this. I don't even want to give it too much energy. I just want them to hug it out, you guys. But they in like a social media war right now. Drop down into my comments. Let me know what y'all think. about them going back and forth like this. I really think they are both mad. Well, I don't even feel like DL is that mad. He's just putting the facts out there or whatever. But Monique should be mad at the promotion team and her team for not catching this. And her team has her husband. So, they're going back and forth. Monique hasn't responded to the latest threats because now Hughley is threatening to take legal action for, I guess he feels like she's defaming his name. Guys, hug it out. Not okay to be beefing like this. It's not okay. This could have been taken care of behind the scenes. It shouldn't have went on stage. I still feel like she should have did the show that she was going to present, but now the comedy has been overshadowed by the drama. Like, they had the way they're delivering this to the world diminishes the meaning behind them working together. So, I hope this quiets down, and I wish Monique the best, because there's always conflict. I mean, when it comes to the industry, there's a lot of sexism, there's a lot of racism, there's a lot of isms in the industry. And I think a lot of women are just fed up and they're sick of being discriminated against. So drop down into my comments. Let me know what y'all think about this beef. Do you think they should just hug it out and apologize to each other? I think they should, because I think they taking it out on the wrong people, and they're both very talented. And look, I'm saying that, like, D.L. Hughley is not my favorite in comedy, you know what I mean? But I respect his talent and his art and what he has done through the years to contribute to the comedian world. Monique, also very talented actress, very strong, opinionated woman. And I just hope this doesn't overshadow what she's trying to do out here, because she's got upcoming roles on BMF. I can't wait to see her in that. And now 50 gave her an opportunity. And it's just like, I just hope they are able to stay peaceful, because y'all know how 50 is. Like, he will troll you and drag you and make sure you feel miserable if he don't get his way. So I hope contractually they are good and there's no conflict. So that's what I have for you today, Knotty Crew. Drop down into my comments. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button. And don't forget to share my commentary. Also, get your Knotty Love head wraps. Yes. Got them for sale. You can hit me up in my DMs on my Instagram. You can send me a message. You can send me an email. I have all that information in the description box. Until next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out. One.
Niggas came from Mars, y'all came from Venus. I'm feeling way too hot-headed, I got a fever. I came from heaven and made it through hell, now I got ether. Should've believed, damn, you should've believed.